Imagine this. Your team is good top to bottom. You have a good offense, you have a good defense. All you need is a quarterback. And unfortunately, your quarterback's pretty trash. These are the five things that's been happening to them. If their quarterbacks don't change or they don't get new ones, they will probably never win a Super Bowl ever in their lifetime. So let's get it rolling. Number one, Green Bay Packers. Yes, you heard me. Green Bay Packers. Yes, I know Jordan Love is a good quarterback. I know he is. But in crucial moments or like some random week that they're supposed to win, they end up losing. It's like when they're trying to win, they have the most momentum as possible. They end up just choking. I don't know why. Like they beat the Lions, they beat the Commanders back to back, and they beat them in dominant fashion. Jordan Love looked like a good quarterback. He looked like a top 5 quarterback. He was doing so many throws. He was cooking. And then against the Browns, they couldn't move the ball. I just don't get it. This team just has inconsistent patterns. Like they're good, they're bad. They're good, they're bad. And you can't have them in the playoffs. You just cannot. And especially like in crucial moments like the fourth, he throws a lot of picks sometimes. He throws a lot of interceptions. Honestly, I don't think Jordan Love is like on this list like a guy that they're gonna trade or something. Like I think Jordan Love needs some time, but I honestly they got Michael Parsons. They have a good defense. They have a good enough offense. If you do not make the AFC Championship game, you might have to think that Jordan Love is the problem in Green Bay and the reason why they're not winning a Super Bowl. I know it's harsh, it's only a few years, but still, he needs to get better. And he cannot have these inconsistent patterns, especially against the Cowboys. How the hell you not beat the Cowboys of all teams? The Cowboys. Anyways, our next contender of the hot take quarterback list is Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is in the best team imaginable. Yes, I know the Ravens have some injuries and have some inconsistencies. I will not lie to you, but that doesn't excuse the fact that this guy has Mark Andrews, Zay Flowers, have a good wide receiver core, but still ends up losing to the Kansas City Chiefs in the playoffs. Like, that just makes no sense to me. You have not even made the Super Bowl yet, and you still failed. In the playoffs, he ends up throwing terrible interceptions, fumbling the ball, or maybe a Mark Andrews drop. And I know the Mark Andrews drop, but let's be honest, before that, Lamar Jackson threw a pick and threw a fumble. You cannot have turnovers in the playoffs. That will cost you and you will lose. It's inevitable. To make that big step, you just have to put that mental barrier. And at this point, I think that just mentally, like, we can't win. Mentally, they're cooked. And you know why teams beat Lamar Jackson every single time? I'll make a later video. But, like, do you know why? It's because this man cannot throw the ball for squat. He can't throw in the most important moments. Just literally stop the run, and the Ravens have nothing. They can't do nothing. They have no plays. They're just running nonsense. And that'll be for a later video. But to let you know, Lamar Jackson is selling. And honestly, it's his problem now. It's the reason why the Ravens have not been to the Super Bowl. This team is capable. It's just now he's just selling. And honestly, you only have a few shots at this. Because your defense, your wide receiver cores, they're all just going to get old. And maybe now the Ravens have to rebuild now. And Derrick Henry might get old. And he's not getting any younger too. So, you have to take every opportunity you have, because if you do not, then you're pretty much cooked. And honestly, as I'm seeing it right now, they're pretty much cooked, and now their time is gone. And now Lamar Jackson has to wait for 4 to 5 years to rebuild just to get another shot again. That's what you get, kids. Take your shot now, never take it later. Next quarterback is not even surprising, Tua. Now this one's pretty obvious. Let's be honest here, and let's actually be straight up honest. Tua is the worst quarterback in this league. He is a Zach Wilson without Tyreek Hill or Jalen Watt or that explosive offense. I'm sorry, you only made the playoffs 2 times with a Tyreek Hill that almost went for 2,000 yards, a Jalen Watt who's great, and a David Etienne. Excuse me, I wish Mahomes had that in those few years, even though we still won the Super Bowl. It's just insane how you have 3 of the best offensive players and you can't even win a playoff game. I'm sorry. I swear, Tua be talking so much nowadays, it's just ridiculous. He talks more than games he have won. Like, you cannot talk so much. I'm not gonna throw the ball 80 yards. I'm not gonna let's watch this clip. Watch this clip.
I think having some talks with Reek and whatnot, that if I do, just don't think that I'm gonna throw it 80 yards. Like, as you're running, just do your best to track it because you could potentially stop. That's what ended up happening on that play for Reek. And then with him and Waddle with those deeper outbreaking routes.
You can't throw the ball 80 yards? Like how trash you have to be. Like, you have Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle on the damn same team. You can't throw the ball 80 yards. You know what actually makes me pissed off? The Chiefs literally traded to this guy. You literally have Tyreek Hill. We had Tyreek Hill and we won a Super Bowl with them, and we actually used them right. The Miami Dolphins, shit, they even used him right. I mean, they did use him right. It's just Tua is a terrible quarterback. He is terrible in the clutch. He's just the worst quarterback ever. If Justin Herbert had that type of offense, honestly, like, he won a Super Bowl right now. I'm being so serious. That's how good the roster is. Defensively, no, but that doesn't even matter. I'm serious. If he was drafted like the New York Giants, this guy is the next New York Giant. He is the next Zach Wilson. I'm telling you. And the next 3 years, he will be in the homeless. He will be in a homeless shelter, honestly. He's a homeless shelter. Oh, I forgot. He doesn't really have the bag anyways, because the Miami Dolphins are so stupid and haven't won anything since the Dan Marino era. So, I mean, it doesn't even matter. This Tua is terrible, and I don't have to go even deeper. He's just a terrible player, and he shouldn't even be in the NFL at this point. He should be in the, I don't even know. The Dolphins should trade Tua and get another quarterback, because he's just playing terrible. And the fact that so many allegations are coming on this team with Tyreek Hill and all that, it really shows that you only have a few shots in the NFL. Number 2, Kyler Murray. I mean, I know it's not entirely his fault. Marvin Harrison Jr. is playing like garbage. He has no other decent wide receivers, to be honest. But we cannot hide the fact that he's just simply not a winning quarterback, to put it nicely. He only made the playoffs one time, and yes, he had good wide receivers and a good O-line. He had Larry Fitzgerald, he had D-Hop. Those 2 players alone, you should at least win a playoff game. He hasn't even done that. Look, in my opinion, Kyler Murray's like one of those players like I just like, you know, they're just there. He's just like a mediocre quarterback that's like for a mediocre team that has nowhere to go, which is the Panthers and all the Cardinals, basically. I mean, he has a good roster, and I think if they put it together, I think they'll be able to make the playoffs. But, I mean, to win a Super Bowl, you're not doing it anytime soon with him. I mean, he's just not doing it for you. Especially in clutch moments, he's not really good. He's like 1 of 4 INTs in the clutch. And he's not really, he's not really clutching the playoffs. And he could change, who knows. But honestly, the Cardinals and Kyler Murray himself, they're not going anywhere. They're not finding any way to go, especially in that Seahawks game. It just showed. The Cardinals have just no path. I don't know what they're going for. But honestly, you have to think. Should they just blow it up at this point with Kyler Murray? You might be thinking I'm very high or I'm smoking on crack or something. Trust me, I'm not. I'm going to spit facts for a second. I think Jalen Hurts is a little bit overrated. And yes, he has won a Super Bowl compared to these 4 other quarterbacks. But I just do not think that Jalen Hurts, especially if the NFL, which is probably likely next season, is going to ban the tush push. And also, this team has been relying heavy on running the ball like crazy. And if they are forced to throw the ball more, I don't think Jalen Hurts will deliver. I think he will fold under pressure. And I'm not going to be one of those analysts just to say, oh, this is going to happen because I'm trying to get clicks and views. No, I think it's really stupid. But I honestly think, opinion, if the NFL ban the tush push today, I think the Eagles will fall off a cliff. And not a cliff like they're going to miss the playoffs and they're going to go all the way to the bottom. I think they're going to be like the 2024 Eagles that lost to the Buccaneers. They're going to be Superman. And especially, I think A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith might leave this team, in my opinion, because they're not even getting the ball thrown to them. And A.J. Brown has had horrendous stats recently because they have barely gotten any throws thrown to him at all. And especially, he won a Super Bowl. I think he just might leave. He said, hey, I won my Super Bowl in Philadelphia. I did what I needed to do here. Hey, I'm gone. And I think Devontae Smith will follow in those steps. And now there's no wide receivers. And now Jalen Hurts just have to carry the void of this terrible offense now without A.J. Brown or Devontae Smith. Look, this is all speculative, and I don't want to make this video boring with quarterbacks we all know who are pretty bad and need to retire or just need to they need to be better. But I want to start from hot take, and I will make a full video on why the Eagles will be on the downfall and why the Eagles will suck. But I think the Eagles will fall on a cliff the next 5 years. They will, and trust me, they will. I'm betting on it 1,000%. I'm not just saying it as a Chiefs fan. I'm saying it. The Eagles will fall off a cliff. Anyways, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.